Hello, my name is Amy Bush, and I'm going to be taking you through today's desk stretch. All you need is a chair that does not have wheels. If you do have wheels, just make sure that you have your brakes locked down so that you won't be coasting around everywhere. So go ahead and start with a nice comfortable seat in your chair. We're going to start at the crown of the head. We're going to take our head down, so you can place your hands wherever you like, on your lap, on the sides, whatever is most comfortable for you. So we're going to go ahead and start by bringing our chin down towards our chest. As we move through these stretches, just make sure that you're focusing in on your breath, deepening your inhales and your exhales. And then if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and really deepen the stretch, as well as make it a meditation for yourself. On your next inhale, we're going to come back up to neutral, and then we're going to exhale, tilt the head back, elongating the throat, focusing on letting the shoulders hang heavy away from your ears. Option to let the jaw fall open. Slowly move your head back to neutral. And we're going to take our right ear to the right shoulder. So tilting the head over, actively pulling the left shoulder away from the left ear. Making sure that your stretch is not aggravating anything or too deep for you personally. Breathe if there's tension, exhaling through tension. On your next inhale, coming back center to neutral. And then exhaling left ear to left shoulder. Again, actively taking that right shoulder away from the right ear. And then slowly coming back to neutral. Next one, we're going to tilt our head, looking towards our right shoulder. Taking the gaze a little further. Making sure that left shoulder stays down, as well as the right shoulder. On your next inhale, coming back center, back to neutral. Exhale, we tilt our head looking towards the left shoulder, and then off beyond that shoulder. Actively pressing that right shoulder away and down. Inhaling, coming back to center. Great job. We're going to move to our wrists. Take the right palm up. Fingers are facing up towards the ceiling. You're going to take the left hand, gently press those fingertips back. Again, the arm is straight out from the shoulder. Pressing gently into the palm. Stretching out those wrists from the typing that we may be doing. Great job. And then we're going to tilt our fingertips towards the ground. Being gentle here as we press that palm into the left hand. Trying not to over press or flex that wrist joint. Great job, and slowly release. We're going to go to the other side. Left hand up, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. Actively pressing into that right hand. Again, coming out from the shoulder joint. Again, focusing on the breath, trying to stay present. So focusing on that meditation component. letting go of to-do lists that you have or what's coming up next, staying present. Flip that palm over, fingertips towards the floor, actively press, again being careful to not hyperextend here. There is a stretch in today's session that is a little tight for you. Make sure that you really focus on the breath work, deepening your inhales and your exhales, working through that stretch. Great job. And release. We're going to do a couple of wrist circles here in the middle, going one way, and then going the opposite. Really taking it through that full range of motion. You can keep your wrists balled up, or you can have your fingers out. And then release. Great job. Next one, we're going to work on the upper body, the torso. So find that neutral spine in your seat. Again, we don't want to be overextending our back, interior, tilting. Make sure you have a nice neutral spine. Core is engaged. We're going to take it to the right side. So we're going to walk it. If you have a back of the chair or arms on the chair are even better because you kind of use that for leverage. So we're going to walk it over towards the right side. So again, like we did with our head tilt or twist rotation, you're going to rotate towards the right side. Inhale, you want to think of growing tall through your spine. Nice tall spine and posture. Exhale, you're going to twist. So don't force anything, but every time you inhale, think of getting taller. Exhaling, twisting a little deeper. Again, really focusing on your breath, keeping the tailbone on the chair, not lifting up the left glute, making sure that you have a firm foundation there. As you exhale, sink your shoulders back down the spine. On your next inhale, we come back center, neutralize, and then we're going to go off towards the left side. So we exhale, wringing yourself out like a washcloth. Think of that kind of illustration as you're here. Again, inhaling, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Again, connecting. Inhale, grow tall through the spine. Exhale, twist. A nice neutral seat in your chair. Making sure both glutes are glued to the chair. Again, sometimes tension. We want to hold our breath or make our breath short and quick. Try to elongate those inhales and exhales as you're sitting through this tension. Slowly come back center, untwist, neutralize, take a second. Again, don't lose sight of your posture. Again, shoulders are back and down the spine, nice and tall spine. No slumping in the shoulders, but not overextending into our lower back. So nice neutral spine in the lower back, nice engaged core. All right, we're going to move on to the lower body here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the right leg up over the left. If this is too much for you, you can come down. So try to get that right ankle over the left knee wherever you are with a more straight leg, or if you have it kind of sitting in this 90 degree in that left leg. We're going to activate and turn on that right foot by flexing the foot, and we're going to come down, hinging over our hips here, feeling it in our right glute. You should definitely feel this. And you're going to hinge down to whatever is comfortable for you. This is where a lot of us are tight in our hips. So this may be a little aggressive for you. You just simply come out a little bit. Make sure you do continue to have a flat back, making sure that your shoulders are back and down and we're not rounding in our upper back. So hinging here. Again, breathing deep through it. Inhales and exhales. Close your eyes if you need. Visualize being more relaxed, being more stretched out and less stressed by the end of this session. Slowly come up to that neutral seat. Return your right foot down to the floor. Great job. All right, we're going to repeat the same thing. This is called figure 4 on the other side. You can do this as well on the floor, figure 4, or you could do it seated as well on the floor. It does the same action, just gets a little different variation. All right, so we take that left foot again. If you're not as flexible, right leg is out. You keep it extended there. And you're going to do the same thing, hinging from a nice flat back up and over. But for other people, you're going to take a 90 degree, a little more intense here. Make sure we turn on that left foot first, flex it, and then we hinge forward, exhale over, pour over. Again, breathing deeply through it. You will feel this stretch in your left glute. Great job, you guys. Awesome. You can see if you can go a little further, or again, if it's too intense, you can always come back up a little. On your next inhale, coming back up, neutralizing the spine, taking our foot back down. Great job, you guys. All right, we're moving on. Right foot is out in front here. We're going to come to the edge of our seat. So right foot is out, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my chair here. Right foot is out. We're on the edge of our seat. We're going to dive over again, maintaining that nice flat back. You can see that now in this one. This is your hamstring stretch. You can come to the floor. You can come to the shin here. You can grab the toe. Whatever is a challenge for your flexibility and whatever really turns on that hamstring. So really turn on that hamstring also by having that flex foot. Toe is up towards the ceiling. You're digging that heel into the floor. This is a very tight spot for myself, so I'm going to close my eyes and just really breathe and focus. Great job, you guys. Slowly coming back up. We're going to place that right foot down 90 degrees, extending that left leg out in front. Again, we want to engage that heel to the floor. Toe is up towards the ceiling, flexing that foot, turning it on. And then we're going to exhale, hinge forward, stretching that hamstring. Again, hands to the floor, hands to the shin, just still continuing to have that flat back here, or hands to the toe. A lot of men have a little bit tighter hamstrings, so this is always great for all of our male viewers out there. You can also drop the head, take the tension out of the neck. Try to search for the tension in your body beyond where your hamstring is that you're stretching, and try to release that. Is it in your shoulders or your neck? It's a great time to tune into the body, see how you feel. Great job. And then slowly start to come back up, back to a neutral spine. We're going to come to the back of the chair. So come on up, back of the chair. So this is where we want to make sure we're not wheeling around everywhere. So I'm going to bring my chair up a little bit here. All right, so we want to be a little bit distance from our chair because we are going to be hinging down with our hips going back. So hands are on the chair here. I'm a good bit distance from my chair because I'm going to be hinging forward, exhaling, hips go back. I want to make sure that my palms are on the back of my chair, so depending on how long your torso is, how tall you are, short you are, you'll be able to figure that out once you get down into that hinging position. So palms down. You can always walk your feet back further. All right, hips go back. We're hinging at the hips. This one is a nice hamstring stretch like we just did, but also it's a great chest opener. You can kind of thread your head through your hands there, pressing through those hands, opening the shoulders, opening the chest. Again, great time to close the eyes and connect. And then we're slowly going to press into the right palm more firmly. And then we're going to rock to the left. Good job. Back to the right. And then to the left. 2 more times. We're going to go to the right. And then the left. 1 more time each side. Right. And then left. And then come neutral. Nice slight bend in those knees. We don't want to lock out that joint. Deepening your breath here. Releasing your head. Great job. And then we're going to slowly walk it up. Awesome job, you guys. We're going to roll those shoulders down the back. Remind yourself of the position that we talked about with our shoulders down the back throughout those different seated stretches. Continue to keep that posture throughout your day as you're working. Reset, tune in when you've become a little hunched over of what you're working on. Get back to that position with your head up, stacked along your joints, along your spine. Core is nice and tight. Connect also with that lower back. But I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.